Elementary school. The time where you could wake up, eat breakfast while watching YouTube videos, then do all the homework you forgot about on the ride to school. That was really the time to be alive, but I think that a lot of people, including me, took it for granted. Except for those popsicle sticks your teacher used to call on people. Please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. Dang it. Besides that, some of my best memories was during elementary school, starting with recess. You probably had a playground that looked like this, except mine looked like it was 100 years old. Every time I rode on the swing sets, it made a noise and I thought I was gonna snap midair. And that would hurt if you ever fell on dried wood chips before. I guess that's why the teachers banned kids from going on the monkey bars, which was probably the best part of the playground. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about the time where the teachers thought the slide was a crime scene. So basically when recess started, all the kids sprinted towards the playground and one kid noticed this red stuff dripping down the slide. So teachers were telling all the kids to stay away from the blood and they even put caution tape over it. And of course I was scared like everyone else. But the next day the teachers told everyone what happened. We regret to inform you. It was a cherry popsicle. It didn't really matter to me anyway, because after a while, going on the playground got a little boring. That's why I was so pumped whenever it snowed a lot, because we would be able to play in the snow. We were required to bring snow pants, jacket, snow boots, hat, gloves, and the gloves I brought would always seep melted snow through, so it was like I was grabbing snow with my bare hands. People would build a snowman and make snow angels, but I would just lay there and contemplate life. The rest of the kids had indoor recess, where you got to play games in the classroom. After continuously freezing my hands and getting snow in my socks, I opted for indoor recess. Honestly, I liked it a lot more than building a snowman that some 5th grader would stomp over the next day. I would read books during indoor recess, and I actually enjoyed it. I never had the attention span or the commitment to read books like Harry Potter, but look at me now. My reading level is great. Okay, at least my math skills were good during my elementary school years. We had to do these things called rocket math, where you had to speedrun multiplication problems before time ran out. The paper was double-sided, and I remember obnoxiously flipping the page to brag about how quick I was. It got to the point where I finished both pages with 20 seconds left on the clock. I was so cool. The next best thing about elementary school was the talent shows. Once a year, every kid in the entire school would go to the gym to see all the different talents. I'll go over some of the most memorable ones. One kid started off by doing this crazy yo-yo performance, and before then, I had no idea that this was even possible. I used to have those cheap plastic ones that never worked, so seeing that actually shocked me. Next, there was this 3rd grader who recited the whole entire periodic table of elements, even down to the atomic weight numbers. I don't even know if that's a useful talent, considering that in most high school chemistry classes, they give you a periodic table to use, but it's a cool talent regardless. And the last talent I'm gonna mention is singing. There's probably one kid in your grade that has the most angelic voice, but it's the last person people would ever expect. The kid in my grade, I think, was named John, and nobody was expecting what he was about to do. I don't even remember what the prize was for the best talent, but if I had to guess, it was probably lunch with the principal. It kind of makes no sense though. If you get to blue on a card change, it means you have to go to the principal's office, which is the ultimate punishment, but eating lunch with the principal is a reward. Maybe it's because your parents didn't get called down. I can't judge anyone though, because I ate with the principal once. I didn't really earn it though. Some girl invited me to join, and I could definitively say that it was not enjoyable. So I walked into the principal's office with my lunchbox, and the tables were arranged like we were doing a Socratic seminar in English class. So, what did you kids bring for lunch? Sarah, let's start with you. I brought a thermos with mac and cheese, some sliced apples, and a pack of Oreos. Nice. What about you, Timmy? Well, my mom brought me some McDonald's because I got an A on the spelling test. I brought a grilled chicken salad with gourmet ranch dressing, fresh tomatoes and cucumbers from my grandparents' backyard, and a side of freshly made egg salad. I have a PB&J. Then there was a school play that everyone had to participate in. I don't even remember what play I had to do. I just remember it being set in the 1800s. You got a certain role depending on how good or bad your audition was during music class. We were required to act out a random excerpt, and the more dramatic and confident you were, the more likely you were to get a main role. I remember one girl wanted to play the main part so bad, she acted a little too much. No, Henry! You can't go out west! What about the kids? Oh no, Henry. You can't go out west. What about the kids? Last but not least, I have to talk about field day. On the last day of school, they rented out an inflatable obstacle course and set up games like bag toss and board games. Usually it's on the hottest day of the year, but one year it started raining, but I guess the obstacle course was too expensive to shut down, so it basically turned into a water slide. It was so fun, except when I had to go inside and play games. Pay up. Well, that's everything I got from my elementary school experiences. I wish I could go back for just one day to experience that again. But anyways, feel free to comment below your own thoughts and memories of elementary school, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.